guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Bookmas Day 9. Today I am doing another unboxing haul. I believe a lot of these are either new releases or just books that I've been wanting for a while. I've been accumulating them since the last book unboxing that I did, which I don't even remember when that was, like a month ago maybe. We have 13 packages to open. We're just gonna open them and see what books I bought. It's going to be a surprise for me and for you because I can never remember what books that I've bought over like the last month. So we are just going to get right on into it. We're going to keep the boxes for last down here and just do the small packages. There we go. Okay, so book number 1 is Sable Peak by Daphne Perry. This is part of the Eden series. This is the final book in the series. I have the rest of them. I think she's getting new covers, so this will be the only like edition that will match the rest of them. So that's why I wanted to get it. But I know these are all on Kindle Unlimited, so if you don't want to buy the paperback and you have a Kindle, these are all on there, and I heard they're super good. They're just like small town romances. I think they take place in like Montana or something. I could be wrong, but I've heard really great things about these. Book number 2 is Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is part of the Addicted series. I have most of them up here. This is the next one, and they're getting all new covers. So I've just been slowly collecting them as they've been coming out. And I think there's 2 more left, I think. These, I want to say they're also on Kindle Unlimited, but I could be wrong. I haven't read any of them yet, but again, I've heard so many good things about them. And these are super popular books, like I'm sure you've heard of them too. So I've just been collecting them because they're new covers. On to the next. So this is a new release. This is The Fake Mate by Lena Ferguson. This one came out, so like the beginning of December, I think. Oh, this is a paranormal romantic comedy. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I haven't heard anyone review this yet, and it's been out for a couple weeks. So let me know if you've read this or any of her other books. I have not read any of them. But I think her most popular one is The Nanny, I think. But let me know if you've read it. I think this is my signed copy. Oh my gosh. There's the signed copy. This is Check-In Mate by Allie Hazelwood. I know I've talked before about how much I love Allie Hazelwood. This is her new YA debut. And I think they are chess players. I don't know, all of her books are just amazing. Like, I love her books so much. I always have so much fun reading them. And I'm interested to see how her YA romance compares to her adult romance. I have been trying to not see spoilers for this because I've been waiting for this book because I just love Allie Hazelwood and I'll read any book that she comes out with. So I want to get to this soon now that I unboxed it, and I will let you guys know what I think. This is a big one. Okay. So I think I bought a trilogy, and I bought every single one. We're not surprised there. This is the first one. It's The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. I have seen a lot of people read this. I try to not see spoilers, so I don't know what it's about, but I know it's a fantasy. I know some people really enjoyed it, and I really wanted to try it because I have been wanting to read fantasy a lot more recently because I've been reading a lot of romance. So this is the first one in the trilogy. This is the second one, The Gilded Cage, and then the third one is The Blood Traitor. We'll do the box. Oh my gosh, okay. I've been waiting for this book. Okay, we're just gonna rip into it. I'm so excited for this. Betting on You by Lynn Painter. It got a little bent up during shipping, but that's okay. I think this is this YA, I think. I have also never read one of her YA novels. I've only read her adult romances. So I've read Mr. Round Number and The Love Wager. So I'm excited to read one of her YA books because I've heard that she's like the queen of YA romances. And this cover is just super cute. I love the pink and the teal too. So I am definitely going to add this like on my top TBR. Another bigger package. There are 2 books in here. The first one we have Never by Jessa Hastings. This is her new, it's a Peter Pan retelling. I have not heard the best things about it, honestly, which makes me really sad. I have not read the Magnolia Parks series either. I have every single one too. I just forget about them because they're separate from my big bookshelf. But I mean, this one seemed interesting, and I know a lot of people do love the Magnolia Parks series. I heard if you love Gossip Girl, you're gonna love that series, and I've watched Gossip Girl like 10 times. But I just love this cover. It's so pretty. And it's a Peter Pan retelling, which I have already read one. I read Hooked by Emily McIntyre, and I gave that one 5 stars. So we'll see how this one compares. And then the next book in this package is The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. This is the next book in the Vancouver Storm series. And I read Behind the Net, like a few months ago, I think, because I saw Destiny talk about it, and I absolutely loved it. Like, I don't think I've ever stopped talking about it. I somehow bring it up every video, I feel like. But this one is about Hazel and Rory. So it's still a hockey romance, I think, fake dating trope. And I just love Stephanie Archer so much. So I'm very excited about this as well. And then we have The Nanny. This is the same author as The Fake Mate. I felt like I just had to get this one first before I read this one. I think they're both standalones, but I just heard a lot of good things about this, so I want to read this first before her new release for some reason. I don't know. This says, this book is like if Allie Hazelwood and Tessa Bailey had a baby. And I love both Allie Hazelwood and Tessa Bailey, so I feel like I'm going to like this. But we will see. I have heard really good things. So I'm excited to add both of these to my collection, and I liked how they kind of go together. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I read The 7-Year Slip, I think it was like a week or 2 ago, and absolutely like loved it. And I really loved her writing. And this was another book that I heard a lot about from her, so I wanted to read this as well, just to see if it compares to The 7-Year Slip, because this one also seems pretty interesting. I think she's a ghostwriter, and I think she like falls in love with a ghost or something. I don't know. If you've read it, let me know, because it definitely seems interesting. Then we have Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This is another series that I've seen so many people talk about, and oh my gosh, the words are tiny. The words are seriously tiny. And it's like 600 pages. But I heard they're very good, so I'm gonna have to just read a 600+ page romance. But these are all new covers as well. So this is the first one. I don't know anything about it. I think they play a sport. Rugby. They're rugby players. So that's definitely a new one for me. I don't even know if I know what rugby is, honestly. But this is the Boys of Tommen series. I hope I'm saying that right, but I've just heard really good things about it. So hopefully eventually I'll get to this, but I'm just buying them as the new covers come out. Same with like the Addicted series. Okay, we have 3 packages left. There are 2 books in here. If I can get it open. Okay. So the first one we have is Mrs. Nash's Ashes by Sarah Adler. It says it's the ultimate rom-com. It's different than really anything I've ever seen before or I've read, and I want to give it a try. If I'm just looking for like a palate cleanser, this will be a good book to pick up. And then I have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I have not read one of her books, but I know she's a really well-loved author. And this one is, I think she's an ER doctor, and he is a carpenter, I think. And I think she has to, since they're so different and their lives are so different, she has to choose, does she want to bring him into her life and choose her world or his? And I heard really great things about this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Here's another Lynn Painter book. This one is the Sprayed Edges edition, which it is just beautiful. This one looks so good. This is The Do-Over. This is another YA romance. It says ages 14 and up. And I think this is kind of like a Groundhog's Day. She lives the same day over and over, I think. She lives Valentine's Day over and over and over, which I don't know. I feel like that could get repetitive. But I have heard good things about it, so I just had to get the Sprayed Edges edition because that is just so cute. And I love it. Even just to display this. And our last package. We have 1 book in here. Yours truly. Oh, it's all like smashed. That annoys me so bad. I also do not like having these stickers on here. I don't know if it's just me, but the stickers just annoy me. Yours truly by Abby Jimenez. It is absolutely like destroyed from shipping, so that's lovely. It's like related to Part of Your World, I think. I think we might see some of these characters in this book, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I just know that you can read it as a standalone, but it's best to read Part of Your World first and then go in with Yours truly. And like I said before, I have not read an Abby Jimenez book before, and I just know a lot of people that really love her, so I definitely want to read one of her books or both of these soon. Okay, and these are all the books that I have in this haul. I think it's like 17 or something like that. Oh no. Oh my gosh. But we have a lot of good books in this haul. A lot of new releases that I'm very excited for. I just have to find room on my bookshelf for all of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you are not already. We have a few more days left of Bookmas, so stay tuned for those last 3 videos. And I will see you tomorrow in the next Bookmas video. Bye!